All kids need is a little help, a little hope, and somebody who believes in them. Magic Johnson emphasizes the importance of encouragement in a child's life. Success isn't always about talent or intelligence alone. It's about the confidence that comes from having someone believe in you. When children feel supported, they develop a sense of self-worth and motivation to chase their dreams. Throughout history, many successful people have credited their mentors, teachers, or parents for guiding them. For instance, Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team, but his mother encouraged him to work harder. Similarly, Johnson had coaches who saw his potential and pushed him to excel. This quote is also a reminder to adults, whether parents, teachers, or mentors, to nurture the younger generation. Every small act of support can inspire a child to achieve great things. Selflessness. Ask not what your teammates can do for you. Ask what you can do for your teammates. This quote is about teamwork and selflessness. Johnson was known for his incredible passing ability, always prioritizing team success over personal achievements. In basketball, a selfish player who only focuses on scoring may not always contribute to the team's victory. Johnson's leadership was built on assisting others, creating opportunities, and ensuring that the whole team performed well. Beyond sports, this lesson applies to business, friendships, and family relationships. Instead of wondering what others can do for us, we should ask ourselves how we can contribute. This mindset fosters stronger bonds and leads to long-term success. When you face a crisis, you know who your true friends are. Johnson learned this firsthand when he announced his HIV diagnosis in 1991. Many people distanced themselves from him, but his true friends stayed by his side. Difficult times reveal the difference between real and fake friendships. When everything is going well, many people might act as if they support you. However, when you struggle, only genuine friends remain. This quote teaches us to be grateful for those who stick with us through hardships and to be the kind of friend who supports others in their toughest moments. Talent is never enough. With few exceptions, the best players are the hardest workers. Talent is often seen as a key factor in success, but in reality, it is only a starting point. Natural ability can provide an advantage, but without hard work, discipline, and perseverance, talent alone is not enough to achieve greatness. The people who truly excel in their fields are those who combine their natural gifts with relentless effort and continuous self-improvement. This principle is particularly evident in sports. Many highly talented athletes fail to reach their full potential because they rely solely on their abilities without putting in the necessary work. In contrast, there are countless examples of players with less natural talent who surpass their more gifted peers through dedication and persistence. Kobe Bryant was known for his extreme work ethic, arriving at practice hours before his teammates, taking thousands of extra shots, and constantly refining his game. While he was undoubtedly talented, it was his commitment to hard work that made him one of the greatest basketball players of all time. The same applies to other fields, such as business, music, and academics. Many entrepreneurs succeed not because they are the smartest or most talented, but because they are the most persistent. Steve Jobs, for instance, was not an engineer or coder, but he worked tirelessly to perfect Apple's vision, leading to groundbreaking innovations. Similarly, musicians like the Beatles were not initially the most talented band, but they played in small clubs for years, refining their skills before achieving worldwide success. If you're a competitive person, that stays with you. You don't stop, you always look over your shoulder. Johnson's competitive spirit was one of the key reasons for his success. He constantly pushed himself to improve and never became complacent. A true competitor never feels satisfied with past victories. Instead, they stay hungry, knowing that new challenges and rivals will always emerge. This mindset is common among successful people across various industries. In life, if you want to be the best, you must keep striving, stay focused, and continuously improve yourself. Don't let them fool you with the money. I'm nowhere close to retiring. Johnson's passion for what he does goes beyond financial success. Many people assume that once they make a lot of money, they can stop working. However, true success comes from loving what you do and continuing to make an impact. Even after retiring from basketball, Johnson built a business empire. His work in entrepreneurship and philanthropy shows that success isn't just about making money, it's about growth, contribution, and leaving a lasting legacy. The best players don't take plays off. Johnson believed that true greatness requires consistency. Taking a break or slacking off during key moments can cost a player and their team a victory. This lesson applies beyond sports. Whether in school, business, or personal goals, giving less than 100% effort can lead to missed opportunities. Success is about being fully committed, staying focused, and always giving your best. If you want to be successful, you have to be willing to sacrifice. Success is often glorified, but what many people fail to acknowledge is the immense amount of sacrifice required to achieve it. Whether in sports, business, academics, or any other field, success demands commitment, discipline, and a willingness to forgo short-term pleasures for long-term gains. One of the most significant sacrifices people make on the road to success is time. Time that could be spent on leisure, entertainment, or relaxation is often dedicated to hard work, practice, and self-improvement. Athletes, for instance, spend countless hours training, pushing their bodies to the limit and following strict routines while their peers may be enjoying a more relaxed lifestyle. Take the example of Michael Jordan. He was known for his relentless work ethic, often arriving at practice hours before his teammates and staying after to perfect his skills. His success wasn't just talent, it was the result of immense sacrifice and effort. Another major sacrifice is comfort. Success requires stepping out of one's comfort zone, whether that means taking financial risks, enduring failure, or putting oneself in challenging situations. Entrepreneurs, for example, often give up financial stability when they start their businesses, investing their savings and working long hours without a guarantee of success. Elon Musk, when starting Tesla and SpaceX, famously lived in a small apartment and reinvested his money into his companies instead of enjoying a luxurious lifestyle. It's not whether you can become successful, it's how much of a difference you can make when you do. Success is often seen as a personal achievement, reaching financial stability, fame, or career goals. However, true success goes beyond personal gain. It is about the impact we create and the difference we make in the lives of others. This quote reminds us that success should not be measured only by what we achieve, but by how we use our achievements to benefit others. Many people work hard to become successful, but only a few use their success to uplift those around them. Dwayne Johnson is a great example of someone who has not only built a successful career, but has also given back to the community. Through his business ventures, charity work, and mentorship programs, he has used his platform to inspire and help others. His success is not just about fame and fortune, it is about making a positive impact on the world. History is full of examples of people who turned their success into an opportunity to help others. Bill Gates, one of the richest men in the world, could have focused solely on growing his wealth. Instead, he dedicated his resources to the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, helping millions of people with healthcare, education, and poverty relief. Similarly, Oprah Winfrey, despite her challenging upbringing, built an empire and then used her success to uplift and educate others through scholarships, charities, and media platforms. This mindset shifts the focus from self-centered ambition to meaningful contribution. While personal achievements can bring happiness, true fulfillment comes from knowing that we have made a difference. A doctor's success is not just in earning a high salary, but in saving lives. A teacher's success is not just in gaining knowledge, but in inspiring students to reach their potential. An entrepreneur's success is not just in making money, but in creating opportunities for others. Your legacy is being written by yourself. Make the right decisions. Every action we take and every decision we make contributes to the story of our lives. Our legacy is not written by fate or by others. It is created by us through our choices, values, and actions. This quote reminds us that we have the power to shape how we will be remembered, and it encourages us to make thoughtful, meaningful decisions that reflect the kind of person we want to be. A legacy is not built in a single moment. It is formed over time through consistent actions. Whether in our careers, relationships, or daily interactions, everything we do leaves an impact. Some people believe that only the rich and famous leave a legacy, but that is not true. Everyone, regardless of status, has the ability to influence others and create a lasting impression. A teacher who inspires students, a kind stranger who helps someone in need, or a hardworking parent who raises strong children. All of these people are shaping their legacies through their choices. Dwayne Johnson is a great example of someone who has intentionally built a strong legacy. He is known not just for his success in wrestling, acting, and business, but also for his leadership, generosity, and positive influence. His decisions to work hard, stay humble, and give back to the community have defined how people see him. His legacy is not just about fame, but about the inspiration he provides to millions around the world. Sometimes it takes losing everything you have to finally grow and find yourself. Life is full of challenges, and sometimes it takes losing everything to truly find ourselves. While loss can be painful, it often serves as a turning point for personal growth and self-discovery. When we face hardships, we are forced to reflect on our lives, reevaluate our priorities, and build resilience. Dwayne Johnson's quote highlights a powerful truth: struggles shape us into stronger individuals. When people experience major setbacks, such as losing a job, a relationship, financial stability, or even good health, they often feel like they have hit rock bottom. However, these difficult moments can also be opportunities for transformation. Adversity pushes us beyond our comfort zones, forcing us to adapt, grow, and become better versions of ourselves. One of the best examples of growth through hardship comes from people who have lost everything but refused to give up. Many successful individuals have faced failures, financial ruin, or personal crises before achieving greatness. Take Steve Jobs, for example. He was fired from Apple, the company he co-founded, but instead of giving up, he used that setback as motivation. During that difficult period, he rediscovered his passion for innovation, which eventually led him back to Apple, where he revolutionized the tech industry. You are the only person who can determine your value. Don't let others define you. Our value is not determined by the opinions of others, it comes from within. Too often, people allow society, friends, or even strangers to define their worth. They seek validation from external sources, measuring their success based on others' approval. However, true self-worth is built through confidence, actions, and belief in oneself. Many successful people have faced criticism, doubt, and negativity. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson himself encountered numerous setbacks throughout his career. He was cut from his football team, faced financial struggles, and had people who doubted his potential. But instead of letting others define him, he chose to believe in himself, work hard, and prove his worth through action. His success today is a result of his self-determination, not the opinions of others. Similarly, history is filled with examples of people who refuse to let society dictate their worth. Albert Einstein was once told he wouldn't amount to anything. Oprah Winfrey was fired from her first television job because she was considered unfit for TV. If they had allowed others to define them, they would never have achieved greatness. Instead, they believed in themselves and let their actions speak louder than opinions. Winning is great, but it's the journey that makes it worthwhile. Winning brings joy, recognition, and a sense of accomplishment. However, what truly makes success meaningful is the journey, the struggles, lessons, and growth experienced along the way. This quote reminds us that while achieving a goal is rewarding, the process of getting there is what truly shapes us. Life is not just about reaching the destination, it's about the experiences that lead us there. When we focus only on winning, we overlook the effort, dedication, and resilience required to achieve success. True value lies in the challenges we overcome, the skills we develop, and the strength we build through perseverance. Consider an athlete training for years to win a championship. The moment of victory is incredible, but the countless hours of practice, the setbacks, the determination to improve, and the discipline to stay committed are what truly define their success. Without the journey, winning would feel empty. The struggles make the victory meaningful because they prove that hard work and persistence pay off. Similarly, in business or academics, reaching the top is fulfilling, but the learning process is even more valuable. A student who studies tirelessly, overcomes failures, and grows through dedication will appreciate success far more than someone who wins easily. An entrepreneur who builds a company through hard work, failures, and lessons will value their success more than someone who inherits wealth without effort. You don't have to be the best, you just have to be willing to work the hardest. Success is not always about being the most talented or naturally gifted. It is about dedication, perseverance, and the willingness to work harder than anyone else. This quote emphasizes that while talent can provide an advantage, it is hard work that truly determines success. Many of the world's most successful individuals did not start as the best in their fields. They were not necessarily the smartest, the strongest, or the most skilled. However, they had one thing in common. They were willing to outwork everyone else. Hard work creates opportunities, builds skills, and leads to growth over time. Even someone who starts with disadvantages can achieve great things if they are committed to putting in the effort. Consider the story of Michael Jordan, one of the greatest basketball players of all time. In his early years, he was not considered the best player. In fact, he was even cut from his high school basketball team. But instead of giving up, he worked relentlessly to improve his game. He practiced harder than anyone else, constantly refining his skills, and his dedication eventually made him the legend he is today. His success was not purely due to talent, but rather his determination to work harder than everyone else. Dream big, but be willing to put in the work to make it happen. Dreaming big is essential for achieving greatness. It fuels our ambition, pushes our limits, and inspires us to aim for something beyond our current reality. However, simply dreaming is not enough. Without effort, a dream remains just a fantasy, never turning into reality. The key to success lies in combining big dreams with consistent hard work. Every successful person, whether in sports, business, or any other field, has not only dreamed big, but also worked relentlessly to achieve their goals. Take athletes, for example. They visualize themselves winning championships, but their success does not come from dreaming alone. It is their daily practice, discipline, and determination that turn their dreams into achievements. Business leaders, too, do not become successful overnight. They start with a vision, but it is their continuous efforts, learning, and perseverance that help them build empires. Hard work is what transforms dreams into reality. When we set big goals, challenges and obstacles are inevitable. Many people give up when faced with difficulties, but those who persist despite setbacks are the ones who achieve their dreams. Thomas Edison, for instance, had a vision of creating the electric bulb, but he failed thousands of times before finally succeeding. His dream alone didn't lead to his success. It was his relentless work and refusal to quit that did.